May profits be upon you. Good morning. Let's take a look at pound USD. Pound USD. I'm saying good morning from the East Coast of US, so forgive me if it's in the evening where you're at. Now, let's do a little bit of top down. All right. What we have is on the daily, the high, a lower, lower, lower high, a lower low, and we are in this leg of structure here, right? This bearish leg of structure. All right. This is a swing high. This is a swing low. All of this is internal highs and lows, right? Because we are within this trading range, which I've marked here. All right. This is the middle of the trading range, the EQ, the equilibrium, and this is the bottom of the trading range, all right, where the lower low is. And we are still within this. So we have bullish order flow inside. The internal order flow is bullish up to this point. This is where I would be looking for a lower high to be made in continuance of this higher time frame low bearish structure, right? And we did come down. We did come down. So when we broke this low, I was like, looks like we made the lower high is being established, right? And then we broke up to the upside, all right? But we are within this internal trading range, right? And we didn't break that high, a failure to make that high. So that is something to remark. The supply here, the daily supply held, okay? And we didn't break that high. And then we fell, breaking the low that is responsible for that high. That is remarkable. All right. That's remarkable. We should mark that. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right. Let's go to the 4 hour, right? So we have some bearish stuff going on from a daily perspective. On the 4 hour, what do we got? Let me get this back into play. All right. So we focus more on the structures here, right? So we break this low. All right, we turn bearish here. We pull back up within this trading range. We are still bearish until we break that high internally. You understand? Because this is an internal leg of structure. We didn't. So price comes back down. We equal the lows. Price goes up and then comes back, sweeps those lows. That's what that orange blue line is. And we tap into this strong demand zone. All right, this demand, this 4 hour extreme of the this 4 hour demand held and pushed price back up. This was a great buy if you were alive and kicking during London. So is the order flow bullish or is it bearish? In this, from this instance, all right, we are bearish, right? And price pulled back up to that supply, that 4 hour supply, and rejected down, taking out these lows and rejected from this demand. This demand says the demand is in control at the moment. All right, but we just hit a 4 hour demand, a 4 hour supply here. All right. The question is, are we going higher to the top of the range, maybe to this unmitigated zone of supply? Is this going to be the inducement point where we have relative equal highs to run to the higher end of this trading range? That is my question. There is the potential for that. All right. There is buy side liquidity to come and get, and I'm going to mark it here. And that'll drive price up. That can draw price up is what I should say. All right. So I'm looking for that possibility. Okay. Now let's take a closer look on the 15-minute. What I like about this for the upside is this V-shaped recovery here. All right. Price broke higher took out the buy side liquidity here, right? Rejected from this 15 minute supply and rejected, right? But we found support here. Okay, we found support here. All right, now you could draw this demand zone from this area, from the top where the selling starts before the aggressive buying starts, and this could very well propel price all the way up. As the Dixie, the US dollar, when I look at it, it seems to be in a bearish mood today, so far this morning. So I am looking at this rejection, and I'm going to watch this high. If you were here and you go to watching price action, you should be able to see that this might have been presented a pretty good buying opportunity. We have a V-shaped rejection here. We have price go up and then come back to a decisional zone of demand, and you see the bullish reaction here. We're coming close. We're within a half an hour of the New York open. Could we see price come up, take up these highs, take up all of these, raid the liquidity up to this unmitigated zone? We have a supply chain up here, all right? Boom, boom. You know, this scenario could very well play out. If price comes up here, the price action is pretty efficient, as it made this high. The price action is pretty efficient, so I don't see it coming up to these zones and then turning around before it reaches here. So I'm thinking this is the objective if we see some more bullish order flow, and I think that that indication, the order flow is bullish right now, and until we see a rejection here, I think this is going to happen. This is going to happen. And on a smaller scale, I would like to see this supply. I would like to see this supply taken out before. I'd like to see this supply taken out before I consider taking longs. For me, all right, I would like to see the supply taken out, a pullback to the demand that is left here, so I can take a high probability trade higher, a higher probability trade. All right. If you would have got in down here, you can see that the price action was favorable to a decent entry. Yeah, because we did have a chalk, a change of character here, a pullback to this demand and then up. So yeah, if you were alive and kicking, then this, I think that was a decent opportunity to take a long position. All right, I will look for it to be revisited. I would look for it to be revisited, but I would like to see this taken out, and quite possibly this one, for a return, and then I will take the long position. This is the reaction to this zone. Okay, this is the way I'm looking at it. That's a good reaction. This is a good reaction, and this is the extreme of said reaction. So if price does come back, if price does, pull up and then come back, I'm looking right here. I'm looking right here, and we will see. We will see. Now, that's the bullish scenario. Do I have a bearish scenario? Yes, I do. See the see how price reacted here? All right. We have a reaction here to the downside. If price does not break that top and comes back, I'm looking for price to take out this, and the safest entry would be for price to take this one out. Take this demand zone out, all right, and go back up to test the supply that is responsible for taking it out, and then I will I happily take a short down to this next stop on the on this market train, all right, to the demand. I would take the whole thing. All right, those are my two scenarios. I'm leaning more towards, of course, this bullish scenario because the order flow right now seems to be very bullish, and I hope you find benefit in this analysis. Do smash the like button if you do. All right, like and subscribe is what I like you to do, the combination. All right, and do leave some feedback. I always appreciate your feedback. All right, leave me a comment, and I will see you in the next video. Hey, come on down to Lions Den of X. All right, we have a free membership drive going on right now. Come and see, come and get a taste of what you'll be what is only available to premium members. All right, and I'll see you there.